Thank you to all the beautiful people out there of Dress for C. As promised, I'm Rose Chicken, and today I just wanted to talk about one thing that comes around a lot. Now, I'm a New Yorker, right? So, when it gets to be this time of year, December, for anyone who's watching this in the future, whatever, if you're a time traveler, you can watch it in the past, I don't care. In New York, at this time of year, it usually freezes over, I'm not gonna lie, we get so much snow at some points, it's ridiculous. Last year, I think we had like a 6 or 7 foot pile of snow in like most of the south towns of where I live. Now, when I say I'm a New Yorker, I don't mean I'm a city guy. I'm on the other side of New York, basically. But that don't mean that we are a lot warmer here. In fact, we're probably colder over here. So it just makes it all the more brutal when winter comes around. Like, it gets so cold out here some days that it gets so cold out here some days that it feels like even Jack Frost and Santa Claus have to huddle up to keep warm. Now, being someone that grows up around a lot of snow, right? I've figured out how to use this snow to be, well, not so pleasant to the neighbors, let's just say that. Well, I don't go out of my way to, like, harass the neighbors and stuff. I don't even really do anything to the neighbors in winter. However, I'm just metaphorically using neighbors as terms for friends. So, basically, whenever friends come over, I just find a way to be the biggest douchebag I can with the snow. Now, I'm sure everyone has done this, but have you ever, like, taken a snowball and gone up to your friend, put it in his hood, then pulled his hood over his head? I know I sure have. But some of us over here in New York, right? We're pretty accustomed to the snow at this point of year. Well, it don't mean we like it. We can live with it. But some people take that to a whole new Johnny Knoxville level of things. Like the guy you're about to see.
Hi, I'm Johnny Knoxville. Welcome to Jackass.
Yeah, I know that wasn't a whole Johnny Knoxville thing. Point is, it's not really that unusual to see people being a whole new Johnny Knoxville in the snow. It could have been way more exaggerated. I could have jumped off the top of the roof into the snow and I probably wouldn't have hurt myself. Well, that was if there was more snow. Anyway, so back to what I was saying about how cold it gets. Some days in New York, right, at around this time of year, it feels so cold that this guy may as well just shove his icicle-y nose right down your throat. And the rest of your body, for that matter. Talked about being a complete Johnny Knoxville about the whole snow thing, though. Yeah, sometimes when I'm at the bus stop, right, I'll see some... One time I saw my friend, right, he was laying just, like, a bunch of snow down in the, like, near the road, and just so that when a car came by, right, he could dump it over and just see how compacted the snow would get, and... if it would actually do anything like the tires, yeah, it was a pretty dumb thing to do and could definitely get you into a lot of trouble, let's just say that much. The worst people with this matter, though, is like when you get into school, the people who take the snow way too seriously. One time I saw like a guy preserve his food with like a snowball instead of an ice pack, and for some reason it actually worked. So that's a thing. And then the other day, he brought both a snowball and an ice pack in, which I later found out was for the reason that when he did bring the snowball in with the ice pack, so he could just throw it at one of the people he didn't like. That was an interesting day. I might have to make a story time on that. The best part about it, though, is always like the snowball fights when you and your mates can just be like 4 again and just throw snowballs at each other, but this time you're a lot stronger, so you can pelt them at each other. Like, to the point where people actually get welts. That's also amazing. You just peek your head up above your fort, and then all of a sudden... But anyways, guys, I think that's a good way to end this video off. If you liked it and want to see more, be sure to let me know by either liking, commenting, subscribing. You know the deal. But yeah, until next time I press C, this is your host, Chicken, signing off.